Hello, everybody. I'm Ken Tucker with Changescape Web. Today, I am joined by Jennifer from Black Bear Diner in St. Charles. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being on local St. Charles. So let's just start out. Where are you guys located?
We are just off of Veterans Memorial and Zumbel. We face the 70s. So, we have the Sam's Club and the Walmart right behind us, and that's in St. Charles.
Okay. And you guys are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
Yep.
What are your hours?
During the week, we open at 7 a.m. and we're open until 9 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays, we open at 6. Fridays and Saturdays, we close at 10.
Okay. All right, cool. So I know you guys have a massive menu.
Yes, we do.
What are some of the favorite items that you hear your customers say that they have on the menu?
Well, it's definitely going to be our country fried steak. That's the go-to.
Okay.
We have 2 sizes on that one. We have a 5 ounce and we have a 10 ounce. The 10 ounce, we call it the Hungry Bear. You're definitely going to get full when you eat that. Every time we set those plates down in front of people, it's just like the plates just keep coming. Because you get a lot of options that come along with those meals, and it's a golden fried, and it's got our country gravy on top, and potatoes and bread and everything that goes along with that.
Okay, so it sounds like you better go hungry.
Yeah, you definitely need to go hungry. We'll give you a nudge, wake you up when it's time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I also know you guys have really great pies there as well. So are there any pies that really stand out that people tend to really love there?
Yeah, we do feature some of our desserts of the month. So right now we have carrot cake. Last month we had this awesome mint pie. Definitely our cream pies are some of the favorites, and I would definitely say that our bread pudding is one that we get a lot of requests for.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I remember, it was probably 2015. I ate at a Black Bear Diner in Oregon, and was really excited to see that you guys have added a location here, because I just remember, I can't remember exactly the town. I think it was right around Grants Pass, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we're all glad you're here. So tell me, how has COVID affected your restaurant? I know it's had a huge impact on so many different restaurants. Just talk about that for just a little bit.
Yeah, I think that we've all felt the effects of COVID. I do feel that the restaurant industry, has definitely faced a major challenge with it. But fortunately, during the shutdown, we were able to still operate by doing third-party DoorDash and Uber Eats and things like that. It definitely has had its struggles, but I would say, coming out of that shutdown, that we've been fortunate, and we've had a major drive in our sales and in people coming back and excited to come to Black Bear, and that we still do get calls all the time. Are you open for indoor dining?
Right.
Are you practicing social distancing? Are you, keeping people safe and sanitizing and things like that? And we're very strong into those, we call it our 4 pillars, the masks and the gloves and the sanitation and all of that. So we've felt the effects of COVID, but I feel like the response from everybody that's coming in and coming back to Black Bear has been positive, and I couldn't ask for anything better.
Do you still have any occupancy limits, or anything like that, or are you open full dining room?
Yep, we have a full dining room. So, we do have guests that request, can we sit away from everybody else? And of course, this is a big diner. We have lots of room in here. And even if we're on a wait, we're going to make sure that we can accommodate. And, we want every guest to know that we value the fact that they're even choosing to come with us and come and dine in with us. So we take care of them, and we accommodate for those situations.
Yeah. So did you have to adapt pretty quickly to offer the third-party delivery services, or was that something you guys were already doing?
As a company, it was something that we were already doing at this
Okay.
specific location. We weren't really on with the third party yet. I had experience with it working in other locations, so it was quick for me to train and get picked up on, have everyone else get picked up on that sort of thing.
Okay.
So it was a quick process for us, and it got pretty busy there for a little bit when that third party first kicked in and people were really starting to realize like, hey, I don't want to cook all the time. I want to still be able to order out. And, you know,
Right.
it was challenging, but we got through it.
Well, I would imagine that even staffing, would have been a challenge too, because you didn't know what to expect, when that was happening. So how do you know that you have enough people to actually cook for all the orders that might be coming in, and so it really has been an interesting year to see how businesses have had to adapt and change. And so I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing well. Do you guys offer still like curbside pickup and stuff like that as well, or takeout, or is
Yeah,
it all delivery?
no, we definitely do. We have a lot of call-in to-go orders. You can go through DoorDash, again, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Postmates. You can do a Google order. We definitely encourage people to go online to blackbeardiner.com and do an online order through there. That's a free option for you to do. We're happy to run food out to people. It's not anything out of the norm anymore. When somebody
Right.
calls and they say, can I just pull up? And, we accept the payments over the phone. And again, you can do it online. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty easy process.
Okay. Yeah. So talk about some additional items that you have on your menu. I mean, what kind of cuisine or fare do you have typically?
Yeah, you can do breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day. That's the greatest thing about coming in here is, some people, everybody works different schedules. And for our early morning, you might be just getting off work and you want to have dinner. So if you want to come in at 7 o'clock in the morning and get meatloaf, hey, we got it, or 10
Yeah.
o'clock at night and you want to have breakfast, or 9 o'clock at night and you want to have breakfast, we're going to do that for you too. So, it's that comfort food. You're not going to leave here hungry. Again, our portions are huge. So whatever you get, even if you do a little less portion, it's not a snack by any means. It's definitely going to be a plate of food, and you can have anything from, again, bacon and eggs, omelets, country fried steaks. We have a big breakfast option called the Grizz, and you're going to get 2 pancakes, a piece of ham, 2 links, 2 pieces of bacon, potatoes, 3 eggs. I mean,
Wow.
that's a big meal.
Yeah.
And our pot roast at nighttime, that is just one of our go-to menu items. So really
Yeah.
good. Lots of options and something for everyone.
Yeah. Well, hopefully people are making plans today and figuring out that we need to hit you guys up today. So now you're also a member of the Greater St. Charles County Chamber too, as well, right?
Yes, we are.
Is that a fairly new thing?
No, not
Okay.
within Black Bear. We like to be a part of the chamber in all locations that we're at. We definitely love being a part of the community and doing as much as we can to be a positive role model in the community as well.
Okay. You want to talk a little bit more about how you guys do that?
Sure, we do. We do anything from Make a Wish, with local Make a Wish here in St. Charles. We've done that. We definitely have done things where we pair up with the high schools, and we've had announcements. Hey, Black Bear Diner, we're going to do a field goal kick, or we're going to throw the 3-point shot, and then we give out prizes for those kinds of things. We definitely like to get into the schools. That's something that we're proud of and that we take pride in.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So when did you guys open in St. Charles?
It was November of 2019, I want to say.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's really hard to keep track of time anymore, I find.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
The last year has been so strange that you in some ways it flew by, and in other ways it crawled by.
Yeah.
And so that kind of messes with my frame of reference when it comes to thinking back about when things were happening and whatnot. Um, so did you guys offer like daily specials or, or is it just pretty much anything's available on the menu at any time?
We do both. Anything is available on the menu at any time, but we do have daily specials. There are sometimes, we'll run a prime rib scramble or something. That's one of our favorite things that we like to do on the weekends. We do like to come up with some of our own ideas as well, and we're doing some of those options on Mother's Day. We're featuring, a crispy chicken sandwich and something that one of the team members within the company came up with, and so that's something exciting. So
Yeah,
we like to feature as much as we can, come up with brand
yeah,
new ideas and post them up.
cool. So how do you let people know about those daily specials?
Well, we do. Usually it's a sign at the front door when they're coming in. And sometimes we'll get people that'll call. They'll say, hey, what's your special today? On Fridays, we have the all you can eat fish fry and things like that. And so that's always a really exciting thing for them when they find out that we have that all you can eat fish fry.
Oh yeah, really.
Yeah.
Did you guys have to create like any different types of menu items because of COVID? Like I know several restaurants created like box lunches or family packs where it wasn't really something they had on a menu, but now people were ordering for an entire family at home and they were ordering differently. Did you guys wind up doing that or?
Yeah, we sure did. We did come up with those family meals as well. And you can do anything from a family meal of chicken tenders to our country fried steaks. There's lots of different options that you can choose from for your side options to pair up with that. And we also offer, family beverages. We have a beverage pack as well. So there's a lot of different options for you to be able to conveniently feed a larger family, maybe 4 people. And again, our portions are big. So
Yeah.
there's enough
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, definitely. Do you guys have meeting space or space for group events or anything like that?
We do. Actually, this room that I'm in right now, it's got probably about 8 or 9 different tables in here, and it's very spacious in here. I do have a larger another section off to the side. I wouldn't say that they're completely private. They don't have closed doors or anything like that. But if somebody calls and they say, "Hey, I want to bring in a group." And we want to sit down and have breakfast or lunch together. Can you accommodate? We can do something like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. So, what's what's been the most interesting thing that you've seen happen in your restaurant over the last couple of years?
That is
We can
a
talk about
loaded
maybe.
question. There's been a lot. Gosh, I don't even know how to really honestly answer that. I just feel like in this business we see a little bit of everything. We really do. We have all kinds of people that come through here, and I gosh. Interesting. I've seen, maybe not in this location, but I've definitely seen proposals in restaurants. I've seen celebrations. I've seen, gosh, everything. I've seen it, even there are times when the unexpected happens, and it always seems to happen at the most inconvenient time. Of
Sure.
course,
Yeah.
nothing is ever going to be easy, but it's been a lot of fun, and it's nice, especially when you see people that do want to come in here and celebrate an anniversary or something because there was significance behind it, and the fact that Black Bear Diner was a part of that that's pretty moving. That's a really good feeling.
Yeah. Absolutely. Cool. So, let's see. I've got the address and phone number on the screen for people. What do you have a daily special today?
Yeah, we're gonna actually do the prime scramble today. That's something that we're gonna run today, and then we're gonna start featuring some of our, again, that chicken sandwich that we have for Mother's Day. We're gonna work on getting that prepared and executing that, and what better way than to have our guests give us the feedback on that a little earlier than Mother's Day.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you guys take reservations?
We do not. We are first come, first serve.
Yeah.
We definitely do accept phone calls that say, "Hey, I've got a large group coming in," and we can note something like that. But we do have to make sure that everybody gets a chance to come in here, and,
Sure.
and we don't take reservations.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Anything else you would like for our listeners and watchers to know about Black Bear Diner in St. Charles?
It's a great place. We have a good warm atmosphere, and if you haven't tried us yet, like you had mentioned about being out in Oregon, and that was your memory of Black Bear, and that's one of the greatest things about Black Bear is that so many people have traveled, and when they see the sign like, "Hey, a Black Bear, I know that place,"
Yeah. Yeah.
if you've been here, you're gonna remember it, and you're definitely gonna maybe not have so much of a to-do list after you eat here because you're going to be
Right.
full. Maybe it would be the best time to go grocery shopping, but
Yeah.
yeah, come on in. We love to have you, and you let us know that you heard about this podcast. It's
Yeah.
great. We would love to hear about it, and we'd love to give you the best that we got.
Cool. Do you get a lot of people who are driving, across the country, on Interstate 70 that see the sign from the road and wind up coming in, or I mean, I would assume most of your business is from the local St. Charles, or St. Louis metro area. But do you get a decent amount of people coming through that see the sign and recognize it, like you just talked about?
Yeah, we do. And, that's the great thing about St. Charles. The chamber has been very supportive of us, and they've put a lot of, they always include us in a lot of things that they're doing. So we're very thankful for that. And a lot of people will go and they'll click on a local guide of some sort, and Black Bear will pop up, and there's, they're driving down the 70. I've had truck drivers come in here and been like, "Oh my gosh, I was so happy to find out that there was a Black Bear here." So
Yeah.
we do. It's great. It's a good location.
Yeah, I would imagine truckers are great too, because they're gonna get on the horn and let all of their friends know too. So
Yeah, definitely. That's
yeah,
a good advertisement. Word of
yeah,
mouth.
cool. Do you guys have you participated in the Sip and Savor in the past?
I have not, no.
Okay, all right. Yeah, if you haven't explored that, you might want to talk to Lori
Definitely.
in the
That
chamber.
sounds interesting.
That's a great program. I believe it's going to be happening again at its normal time in September this year.
Okay.
But definitely reach out to Lori, and if if our listeners and watchers haven't heard about Sip and Savor in St. Charles, it's a great event. It's a great way to go, explore a lot of the different restaurants in the area. It's been held at Lakeside 370 Park in St. Peter's in the past, and fortunately, the times that I've gone, it's always been beautiful weather in September. September is one of those months where, just like April, you don't know what you're going to get. It's either going to be 90 degrees or it's going to be 50 degrees. But I've always been fortunate where it's been, in the 70s and just beautiful evenings. So,
Oh,
yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll definitely look into that. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much, Jennifer. I enjoyed talking with you. And, hopefully we've got a lot of people that we've made hungry this morning, and that they're going to come in today and do business with you guys. So thanks so much for hanging in there in a challenging year, and also just agreeing to be a guest on Local St. Charles.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
All right. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye.